X-Post is a meeting place for computer enthusiasts, essentially, the high school age. When you come here, it's to work on a variety of projects, pretty much anything that you're interested in that's involved with computers you can work on here. And it's a good environment for sharing ideas and learning.
I decided to join because I heard there were Legos, and you build robots, and it's a lot of fun and there's free food.
They're using Legos, which in their minds to begin with are for little kids, and here they are high school students. And so they're finding humor when it's not so easy as they thought as it would be to engineer something.
To start off, me and my partner would just tell each other our ideas, and then basically we would start playing with Legos and just to see what we would come up with, and I think that's the most effective part, just playing with Legos.
At my school, we don't offer any type of technology classes. We only have simple basics like math club, science club, and sports, really. And if it wasn't for the expos, I wouldn't be able to get the knowledge to learn about video editing, robotics, or even hardware or programming.
Eventually we'd get something that we liked, and then once we got a structure that we liked, we'd program it, test it out, and then we'd change it, and we'd keep changing it until we got something that was semi-perfect.
They get to work as a team, design something, build something, and then test it. They're working with engineers, and it's so much fun. But this experience working with engineers and building it's invaluable.
What we try to teach the students is not only the basics of engineering and building a robot, we also try to teach them what it would be like in the real world, in a real business environment. We want them to learn how to work with other people, with lots of different kinds of people, how to solve problems, how to develop relationships so they can accomplish a certain goal.
This would really help because now I'm looking into an engineering career because I really like building robots and working on engineering. This is a really good experience overall.
I don't think at school there's any web design class, networking, or hardware, computer hardware. There's nothing like that at school. So there's, a lot of stuff that you'll learn here that you'll never learn at any high school.
The Laboratory Science Explorer program offers high school students a great opportunity to expand their understanding of what science really entails. Through the use of the Exploring program, they're able to get into labs, they're able to go on field trips to blood centers, hospitals, and other laboratory type-based career paths, and actually see what people do in those fields.
It's not just just building to win, it's like also you make friends and you try to figure out new things, experiment.
I think the socialization skills probably will help me the most, at least, because it was a great way to meet a lot of new people.
From what you're going to take from the Explorer post, it's not just going to be a technology standpoint. You're also going to take from friendships. You can actually learn from other people and take what they know about different technology and also friendship and morals, and actually build upon that.
Throughout robotics, I stayed with one team. We had a 3-person team, so I became pretty close with the people on the team. We became pretty good at working with each other and building off each other's strengths and weaknesses.
We usually would take turns, or we would work on it at different times. Sometimes I would just help out my partner at the same time, so it's a good team building kind of thing.
It was almost like we were all one team together. We all would ask each other questions. We could ask any of the teachers that were there or anybody from Abbott, and they were all very friendly, very approachable. Whether a student's going to be an engineer or not, just the experience of learning, of working as a team, seeing a project from start to finish. And I don't care what career you're going to. That's that's valuable stuff right there.
We learned a lot about putting robots together, and not just putting robots together, but the bigger idea was that we learned how to make things so they would match the specific assignment that was given to us.
Before, I never really considered engineering as an option, but now I'm thinking about doing chemical engineering. This is something that I never really considered before. I was always more of a literature or just basic math kind of kids.
Schools can be really segregated into, the people who like science and the people who like arts, but just because you're good at the arts doesn't mean that you're not good at the sciences. So I think schools should really promote programs like these just to produce better rounded students.
I would think by far the best part of the program was definitely being able to meet with other people and work through problems, because I think that's a very important skill, to be able to work with other people who may not be exactly like you and work on things that you've never done before and try to come to solutions with other people.
I'll leave plenty of memories of good friends, but not only that, I'll be taking a lot of knowledge, a lot of information about IT and things like that, and I'll probably be ahead in college, so that's nice.